Okay, so this is part 3. I do have some notes that I've collected from the article, so I'm going to show you how to transfer them over into your paper. As you can see, I have a complete heading up here on the left side of my paper, and what I've done is copied and pasted my notes from the article into this first section. I'm going to go back into my article, and then I'm going to go back down to my other section of notes, which is back here where it says summary. And I'm going to copy this whole section here, go back to my paper, and then I will be collecting all of my, I forgot the B there. So these are the notes that I've been taking in and typing in the comments of my article, and see already I have a good amount. Remember, MLA format is 12 font times New Roman, or that's normal text, so that's it on that section. So let's go ahead and go back into the article, and I believe I ended up down here. I want to say paragraph 12. So I'm going to go ahead and insert another comment box, because remember, that's how I am collecting my notes in my own words. So I'm just going to title that summary and continue reading. So I read here, the women spent a lot less time preparing homemade foods. And now it says, paragraph 13, as Dr. Swinburne and his co-authors wrote, the 1970s saw a striking rise in the quantity of refined carbohydrates and fats in the U.S. food supply, which is paralleled by a sharp increase in the available calories and the onset of the obesity epidemic. I'm going to stop right there. I like that. So I will add, in the 1970s, experts found an increase in refined, I'm going to use those terms, I'm going to put refined carbs right now, and then I'll change that, and fats in our food supply. And then it says here, energy intake rose because of the environmental push factors, increasingly available, cheap, tasty, high promoted, obesogenic food. Now, those are some terms there that you might need to look up to make sure that you know what they mean. Number 14, during a morning run in Ohio some years ago, I passed 5 fast food and family restaurants in one long block, including one that advertised a Texas-sized breakfast of 3 scrambled eggs, 2 fried potato cakes, a buttered croissant, and a choice of 3 sausage links, 3 ounces of ham or 4 strips of bacon, enough to produce a Texas-sized heart attack, and for $1.99. Americans are not known for resisting such temptations, especially if money is tight. I'm going to put that into my own words. In some cities, one can find up to 5 fast food restaurants, all on one block, offering a very high-fat meal for a low cost. That's really putting into my own words what that paragraph said. 15, the Lancet authors reported that to bring the weights of Americans back to 1978 levels, steep reductions in caloric intake are needed, about 240 calories a day less for the average person, and double the amount for obese adults whose body mass index is 35% or higher. Going on for the next one. So I'm going to stop here just for time's sake. I'm going to push comment. I am going to highlight this section and then take that into my paper so you can see it's going to add to my summary. So here we have a good summary already from what was given in just those first almost 2/3 of the paper. So I'm hoping that that's going to help you with your summary.